I don't have an intro for this one. The Muppets Musicians of Bremen. So, the Muppets Musicians of Bremen is based on a fairy tale called The Town Musicians of Bremen. It's about four animals that get kicked out by their masters. They unite and become a traveling band. So, how does the Muppet version change things? The answer is it really doesn't, unfortunately. So, the story is exactly the same. It's four animals kicked out by their owners, but this time they're robbers. The animals are Leroy the donkey, who gets kicked out for only bringing worthless items, TR the rooster, because he forgets to crow in the morning, Rover Joe the dog, because he gets scared too easily, and Catgut the cat, because she doesn't want to catch mice anymore. And I'm just gonna say this, I don't like that cat. It's a very irritating character to me.
The old graveyard.
Fact is, I may not be dead, but I'm waiting to die. And you boys might as well leave me alone.
There's a way to have a character who just, oh, I'm worthless, oh, it's hopeless for me, just leave me here, and make it funny. This, however, is not the case. She just comes off as just irritating, and even the song she sings kind of gets on my nerves. Sorry. Now, again, as with the previous two specials, Kermit serves as a narrator. He does take part towards the beginning of this story, but he's only there for a little bit, though he is kind of the reason the whole story begins. Thank you, Kermit. Also, this special introduced chickens and rats into the Muppet world. And if you've ever seen anything with the Muppets, you know that chickens play a huge part. So, what's good about this special? There are some funny jokes and lines, especially from TR the rooster.
Well, put me in overshoes and call me a duck.
Some of the songs they sing are pretty catchy, including the song they sing every time they pick up a new member of their band. Even though I find Catgut very irritating, the other three animals are very enjoyable, and like I said, they do have some funny lines. But the big thing that I like about this special is the puppetry. Even though it's marionettes and sometimes it just looks like they're floating, it's still really good, especially for 1972. Now, towards the end of the story, they find a house that they believe has a family inside. Now, I'm not going to spoil the, I guess, surprise of it all. Plus, it does have one of the few funny moments in this special.
Maybe one of us ought to sneak down and check things out first.
I'll go.
After all, this is swamp country.
I'll go.
No one lives around here but ugly, mean thieves and robbers.
He'll go.
It's just a boring story. I hate to say it, but it is. It has very few surprises, if any, and it just sort of ends.
Delves.
And you know, that's just what they did.
Like I said before, the cat is just so irritating. I'll say I like everything in this special before she shows up. Also, the villains, some of them are funny, some of them have good character.
It's time for you to retire.
Retire? I'd love to retire.
I'm gonna get me my gun and retire you proper.
But not that way.
Now where the snowglotzen is that tall creeping gun? Oh, there it is.
And some of them just are there, like, they don't really have anything to them that makes them unique. It's basically just four bland villains grouped together. Also, that donkey is really creepy looking. I'm sorry, there's just something about it that just freaks me out. Now, I've praised this special and I've bashed it, but overall, what do I think? It's just a dull story with some dull characters, mixed with some occasionally funny lines and some really cool puppetry. I'm glad I saw it, but I don't think I'll be watching it again anytime soon. Again, it's not on DVD. If you want to find it, VHS or YouTube. I say see it once. It's worth seeing at least once, but in my opinion, yeah, this is just kind of, it's just sort of there. It's not really that bad, but it's not really good. It's just sort of average.
How do you play it?
I just blow good and hard into the small end there.
You're kidding.
No, go ahead and give her a toot.
Okay, but I feel like a jackass.
Well, that kind of figures.